Everything's on the line in UFC 314. Volkanovski's making his last run at the title. Diego Lopes is trying to realize his dreams. Chandler's fighting for the chance to stay relevant. And Bryce Mitchell's fighting for God. Volkanovski's coming into this matchup as a slight betting favourite at -150. However, he has lost 3 of his last 5, 2 by way of knockout, 1 by decision, 1 knockout by Topuria, 1 by Makhachev. Alexander the Great Volkanovski, aka the greatest featherweight of all time, is fighting against the notorious 35 curse that is plaguing the lower weight divisions. He's already succumbed to it once against Ilia Topuria. However, if anybody can do it, it's Volk against this slightly inexperienced Diego Lopes. Diego Lopes has won 5 out of his last 5 and beat the likes of Brian Ortega and had a very close fight with Magomed Ankalaev, with Volk taking so much damage in his last few fights and Diego Lopes bringing so much power to the table. People are asking, is Volk's chin gone? And Lopes will put that to the test. Lopes will hit him and we will see if Volk will go down. However, Lopes also is a very skilled martial artist. He is very skilled in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and you can see this especially in a Magomed Ankalaev fight where he's rolling for leg locks, going for submissions the whole entire fight, which is why a lot of people believe that he won the fight, getting closer to the finish. Alexander Volkanovski is also an extremely talented, skilled and hard-working martial artist who also defeated Brian Ortega, but has also defeated the likes of Yair Rodriguez, who is also on this card fighting Patricio Red Bull. Red Bull? Pitbull. I'm keeping that in. However, the shadow over this fight is that no matter what happens, people will still talk about Ilia Topuria's performance against Volkanovski. In Ilia Topuria's fight against Volkanovski, he defeated him by knockout. If Diego Lopes cannot defeat Volkanovski faster than Ilia Topuria did, or in a more devastating fashion, people will say that featherweight is still Ilia Topuria's division. In fact, if Ilia doesn't return to featherweight, we may see people debate it years into the future, just like they do with prime Conor McGregor, as we never got to see his downfall in featherweight due to skill appreciation or due to somebody figuring him out. On the card, we also have old Patricio Pitbull, a former Bellator champion, fighting former championship contender Yair Rodriguez. And we also have Bryce Mitchell versus Jon Silva. Jon Silva, highly touted prospect, moderate favorite in this fight, -335 at the time of recording this. And Bryce Mitchell, although he has 2 losses in his last 5 fights, he's fought very good competition, and we have to see if whether Jon Silva can withstand his grappling and gas
in his prime. Now when he got on meth,
tank, as well as Bryce Mitchell's skills. Bryce Mitchell is an extremely talented grappler coming out from the Ultimate Fighter a few years back. He's fought great competition, beaten Dan Ige, fought Ilia Topuria, fought Josh Emmett with a devastating knockout against him in that one. The question is, can Jon Silva get it done? Or will Bryce Mitchell put him in a crucifix? Can Paddy Pimblett live up to his prospect expectations? Can Michael Chandler prove that he was ever elite? Can Bryce Mitchell fight for what he believes is right? Can Jon Silva elevate the fighting nerds once more? Diego Lopes fighting, can he realize his dreams? And can Volkanovski defeat the 35 curse as he takes it on in a rematch and takes on Diego Lopes at UFC 314? We will find out. Like, comment and subscribe.